Welcome back to A Country Boy Can Cook. On today's menu, we're going to do stuffed bell peppers. Here's my burger. I buy this in 10-pound chubs, cut the pieces off, wrap them in plastic and save them. This is maybe a pound. And we're going to cook this in an air fryer. Here's my peppers here. The problem is that air fryer is not tall enough in the top, not mine anyway, so we're going to slice these in half. Get the camera around here so you can see what's going on. All right. I've already washed the peppers. Well, that's something I knocked off, no telling what. Oh well, it don't matter. I'm gonna kind of cut the tops of these off. Figure which one I'll set good like that. So not the top here, but the top of it this way. Let's see if that'll get in there. Just barely, but enough. Okay, which one is this gonna set on? Right there. All right. Clean these babies out. Get most of the seeds and the white stuff out of the pith, or whatever it's called, membrane, I guess. Take my trusty dusty sharp knife, make sure I don't get my hand. I'm going to leave the stem end attached. That'll hold it in shape while it's baking. All right. There's one cleaned out. Here's another. In a regular oven, you could take and just cut the tops off. Put your meat filling in, and well, that's great. It'll still fit. And let's see. Let's do some adjustments here. Let me get the meat out of the way. Nothing goes to waste. Well, except the seeds in the membrane. I'm not gonna eat that, but we'll save the other for fajitas. Let's see if it'll go in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No problem. All right. Now to start my burger meat for this little dish. I do pretty simple stuff. I crack an egg. I use jarred red sauce, Classico, fire roasted tomato garlic. I had this left from my meatloaf cooking a couple of weeks ago. I put it in the freezer because you cannot let tomato products set even in the jar once it's open. All right, let's get this. Get my trusty dusty extra hand here. Get my egg kind of scrambled up here on the side. After this is broke up, I'm going to use the best tools in the world. It's sloppy, but you know what? I better get this part of it out. Nobody wants to eat this. I told you I just cut off pieces of the chub, put it in here, it blended right in. Oh well, now going okay. I am just an everyday cook. Never been to cooking school, culinary school. I did work for a chicken restaurant one time as a manager over the breakfast area. I hated it. I would be there at 5 in the morning to get all the rolls and the biscuits ready and make sure that my cooks were ready. And the ones that didn't show up, you know, it's kind of hard to, at 5 in the morning, to call someone and say, hey, would you come in on your day off? And get them to come in. So I always had to put a couple of girls up at the register. One of the guys that knew how to run the register, and we had a drive-through. The name of the chicken place was Grandy's. They used to be pretty well worldwide at one time, all over the United States anyway, maybe some out of the country. But that's all changed. I don't even know if they're still in business. They were like a lot of other businesses. They were made a lot of money. Everybody wanted a piece of it, so they sold it. And then someone else had a better idea and they sold it, and the better ideas kept going to the wayside, and pretty soon there was nothing. It was sold to a corporation out in California. Okay, I've got my egg, red sauce in it. I use oatmeal. Oop. Not a lot, just a little. See, I told you, I'm just a cook. I can cook good. My mother and father made, or didn't say made, but they let us in the kitchen. Dad was the grill king, the barbecue king. My mother was the home cook. Homemade biscuits every morning. Fried eggs with a little bit of lace on them. That's what I had for breakfast this morning. We raised hogs and cattle, so most of the time we had bacon, or every once in a while ham. Dad would take and a little bit more. He would take and butcher a hog and sugar cure that hog in an old refrigerator. Take the hams off and put it in this old refrigerator and put brown sugar and all the salts and stuff on it. And he would monitor it. I forget how long he would leave it in there, but it was a cold cure. And it sure was good. Made some wonderful taste, wonderful memories, because I still remember today. And I'm 70, so that was 65 years ago. We moved out to the farm, started farming. Well, I thought I was going to have to use my hands, but it's all coming together really good. I'm going to start cooking this on 350. And I don't know how long. I'm going to cook it until the internal temperature gets right and safe. All right. So she's all mixed up and ready to go. It's still firm, holds its place. That's what I want it inside those bell peppers. All right, let's get this. I've already put foil in this. I've been using this air fryer for a few months, and I've learned right quick to take and put something over the bottom for the drippings. It's a lot easier to clean up like that. Much, much easier to clean up. All right, we may have enough burger left to do. Oh, wait a minute. I knew I was forgetting something. Y'all let me forget this. I was going to put some little extra Italian seasoning in it. Let's see how to get this lid open. Well, I know how to get this lid open. It's pretty simple. All right. One more time. Not going to put a lot because that red sauce has seasoning in it. But a little Italian seasoning never hurt anything. All right, get back in there. All right, let's stuff these baby boys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get a spoon. All right, we're back. Let's see if I can get this stuffed. I believe I'm going to have to get another couple of peppers, which is okay. These freeze really well once they're cooked. As you can see, I really don't use a recipe. I just cook from memory. I just mush it all in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to cut another couple of peppers, no doubt. Well, that'll be a good thing. I might have one of these baby boys for breakfast or something, you never know. Breakfast is any time around here. Anytime you get hungry. We may have eggs in the evenings. All right, how much I got left? Oh, man, I got to definitely take some more. All right, 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and cut these peppers up, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to stuff them. I'm back again. 2 more peppers cleaned out. Didn't figure you want to just sit around and watch me clean a pepper. Everybody knows how to do that. And it looks like I'm going to have more left than what I even thought. So we're going to have meatloaf patties. Cook them just like hamburger patties. When they're done, sauce them on top. You're ready to go. Great on a sandwich. I love cold meatloaf on white bread or light bread, whatever y'all call it, just bread. No dressing, no mayonnaise, no nothing. I know some people like it with mayonnaise on it. Let's see here. You should kind of hold the shape because they're cut high on the side. All right. All right. Perfecto. One more. Come on, get back up here. And this is the one that the stem pulled out. I'm going to stuff it and hopefully she stays in there and works out good for everybody. All right. Now, Italian seasoning on top. I will put a red sauce on top of this, but it would be just a little bit before I do it. I want to get them cooking good. The red sauce has got sugar in it, and I don't want them to burn. All right. I know for sure my cooker, well, that burnt, is got to mush these down a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to fit in there or not. Let's see. No, I know how to remedy that. Okay, that's okay. That'll get under there. All right. As you can see, it's the first time I've ever cooked stuffed peppers in an air fryer, and that's okay. You all have to learn sometime. We'll make sure the goodies doesn't get out of this one. And after the meat is set, I'll pull the foil away. And I think I'm going to do that one that's the end. Yeah, this one here. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put all of them in aluminum foil, but we're going to do 2 in and 2 out and see what happens. It'll be good either way. This air fryer cooks hotter in the back, so time to get to the air fryer. Turn it on. I want it to air fry. Air fry it is. I'll set the time. Let's see, we're going to do it for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. And I'm going to check it. There it goes. Hit the button. It starts preheating. Clean some of my mess up here. I'll check the temperature and done this with this meat thermometer probe. So I'll bring you back in about 15 minutes and see what's going on. Got about 30 seconds left. Oh, there's the light. It comes on at 30 seconds and automatically, so that way you can see the inside. That was cooked at 350 for 15 minutes. Let's check the temperature. I've not had it open. And I'm going to get a chance to use my new tool I built this morning. I've been using this church key. It worked okay. It wasn't too good of a hook on it. But it got replaced by an old spatula. Yep. And I took the end off of it and bent it as much as I could. That's some tough steel. So anyway, let's see if it works. We get to try this out together. Oh yeah, perfect, like I knew it would. Alright, let me check the internal temperature on this burger meat. Let me set it and turn it back on. Reading about 100 degrees. So, not good enough. 140, 150 is going to be the magic number. Start this over again. Air fry time 15. Temperature setting 350. We'll go again. I've got the venti hoods going because on the flat top over there, I've got the rest of that meat. It made 2 patties. So I'll be eating good for breakfast in the morning, a meatloaf sandwich. I'll take a picture of it when we get through. Back in just a little bit. Well, it's about 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's check them. See what the temp is. It's been long enough that I took my 2 meatloaf patties and they're finished. Oh, look at this. I bet it's up to temperature. $140, $151. And I just got a feeling those back two are even higher. out that burning set. $164, $167. $183. I was right. Well, I'm going to pull the back two out. Wish me luck. Get these out. Oh, goodness, those look good. Very good, and it smells wonderful in here. Two. Man, those look so good. Alright, back in for a minute, boys. We are going to the back. In the back of the corral. There's solder back there. I'm going to turn my time up for 6 more minutes. Let's see. This is 180. The smaller one is going to be 175. And they're going to continue to cook just sitting there, the residual heat. And yes, this Ninja, I think it's called a Ninja Foodie Grill toaster, air fryer toaster. It's really good, but you can't put anything really tall in it. I've cooked steaks in it so far. Great for cooking catfish, either with crust on them or not. I'm sure it'd be good for other fish. Hamburgers, wonderful in there. And here's my meatloaf patties I cooked. I can see, you can see the smoke still coming off those bills. I can see those for breakfast in the morning with a piece of light bread. Yum. Alright, let's get back around here and check this temperature. I don't want to burn these. The best thing I've made in a long time. I've not got burnt today at all. I usually get burnt once a day with this air fryer. Alright. 160. I lied, I got burnt this in. 140. Oh yeah, it's okay. You can always tell a cook by these marks on the back of their hands and the top where they've been into the oven and getting burnt. It's a rite of passage and it's okay. So what flavors do you like in your stuffed bell peppers? I've had barbecued. I've had them smoked on a grill before. I don't do any smoking anymore, but they were really good. I keep it simple. Italian seasoning, Italian red sauce of some type, or ketchup. I'm not going to top these. I did top these two patties here with my leftover red sauce. And yes, this is mine. I like the crust when I'm eating meatloaf. I like the crusty ends, so I like that like that. Anyway, how do you fix your meatloaf? And meatloaf is the same that you put in stuffed peppers. Do you have any recipes to share? All right, let's see. Keep an eye on this. Oops, drop my towel. Keep an eye on this deal. I don't want to burn them. Just that quick, 180. There it is. She's ready, boys and girls. And off. Get these up, put these down so I can get the others out of there. Like I said, no red sauce on top, there's plenty inside. The bell pepper is completely done. Let's come on out of here, boys. This is the ones that was cut kind of short. The one I had to take the bottom off of because it just wouldn't fit any other way. I'll take the lemon foil off on the plate. This little jewel was the one that the end got cut off. But that's okay. So there you have it. Stuffed bell peppers with meatloaf. I hope you try my recipes sometime. If you try them, they don't turn out, let me know. We'll go over and make sure that you get it right. I've been cooking for a long time. I think I was 10. I won my first baking contest. I cook everything. And so it's all about memories for me. Memories of my mother and my father on the ranch. My dad used to go hunting with me, and we literally would shoot a few quail. He had started a campfire in the back of the property. It might be an hour away from the house, and grill them over a campfire. Wash them out with water we had, and a little salt and pepper, and put it over the grill. Taught me a good lesson. Be self-sufficient. Enjoy your food. And if you can, go to the Country Boy Can Cook. Subscribe. That way YouTube will know that I'm actually here. So I can make a comment and like if you do like it. If you don't, I don't want you to like it. Anyway, thank you for being here. A Country Boy Can Cook. Thank you so much.